Okay.
Paisano. Hey. Not a cool.
So here we are with Joe, who has been our guide this afternoon, and he will tell us about the highlights of this beautiful city, Vancouver.
Hello, folks. We're here live, well, not live, I guess, but we're here at Cole Harbour in downtown Vancouver. Off that you see there, that's Cole Harbour here. In the short distance here, the bush that you see, that's Stanley Park. That is definitely one of the highlights of our city. If you're going to come to see the city, you always go to see Stanley Park. You don't come here without seeing Stanley Park. It's a natural beauty. It's all natural. It wasn't done by some landscape architect. This was all the way it is. And it's a great place to come. Ride your bicycle along the seawall. We have a seawall down below here that you see that. That seawall runs for approximately 20 miles, just over 20 miles, all the way out to Spanish Banks area. Actually, the seawall goes to Kitsilano, then it becomes a trail. But anyways, it's about 20-25 miles to do that. Super easy to do. You can rent bicycles. It's a lovely way to see our city. You get onto a bicycle, you take the seawall, you take the many bike lanes that we have here. We got Gastown just behind us here. That's the original part of Vancouver. That's a wonderful spot to go. That's where everything starts in Vancouver. That's where Vancouver starts. You got Gastown, you got the downtown area just over here to my right. You got Robson Street area, which is a wonderful shopping area to go. Tons of places to eat there. You got the mountains right across here where we are. You got Grouse Mountain right over there. That's always a wonderful spot to go to. You go up to Grouse Mountain, you take the gondola up, and just before Grouse Mountain, you got Capilano Suspension Bridge. That's the oldest tourist attraction in the lower mainland or Vancouver. That's a wonderful spot to go see. Easy to get to. There's free shuttles to Capilano. Doesn't cost you anything to get there. Of course, you have to pay to get into it, but those are wonderful spots to see while you're here in the city, even in the winter time. You got Capilano's all lit up. Grouse Mountain, if you want to go skiing, you can go skiing. Rent a pair of skis, you go skiing. Boom, you're done. The other places that you might want to check out while you're here in the city will be the English Bay area. You got a wonderful beach area there, wonderful places to eat. There's no shortages of places to eat here in our city. You go along Denman Street there, down to English Bay, you got tons of places to eat along there. You go over to the west side of Vancouver, not the West End, but the west side of Vancouver. The West End is where Denman Street is that I just mentioned. You got English Bay there. Get across the other side. You take little ferries to get across the bay if you want. You can go to Granville Island, a wonderful farmers market to go. Granville Island, again, just like Stanley Park. You don't come to the city without going to Granville Island. You want to see that wonderful farmers market. Lots of artisans there with their little wares, whatever it may be, pottery, clothing, whatever there. You got this whole plethora of stuff to do on Granville Island. You got the museums. We got wonderful museums here. You got the Museum of Vancouver. You got the Museum of Anthropology. Definitely worth your while to get there, of course. You got Queen Elizabeth Garden. Wonderful garden to get to. If you can't get to Butchart Gardens on Vancouver Island, you want to see some beautiful gardens, we got the Van Dusen Gardens over on Oak Street. Wonderful gardens. You got the Queen Elizabeth Gardens. Wonderful gardens. So you don't have to go through the expense of getting to Vancouver Island when you can just do it here. It's a short, simple ride to get over there. You got Chinatown to go to. So lots of places to go exploring here, and it's easy to get around our city. Whether you want to walk, take your bicycle, and get on the bus. The other thing, if you take a bike and you walk and you're bicycling around and you're getting tired, guess what? You stop, you stop at a bus stop, get onto the bus. There's a bike rack on the bus, so you put your bike onto the bike rack, get on the bus, get back to where you want to go.
So, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You really live in a beautiful city.
Yeah,
you're a lucky man.
It's nice, especially when it's not raining.
Definitely.
So,
Thanks a lot.
okay, thanks guys.
Thank you.